No, Alicia. I'll give it to you when I'm done with it.
What's it going to be, Mommy? What's it going to be?
What do you mean? Hi, everybody. Hi, how are you all doing? Hi everyone. How are you all doing today? Hi everyone. Welcome back to CrocknitCrafts. And if you're new, my name is Lorraine, and today's live is for absolute beginners. So if you have never crocheted before and you're, just starting out, you're in the right place. So today we are going to be crocheting a woven heart. This is the woven heart, step by step, and I'm going to show you how you can achieve this. So I will not skip any chains, I will not skip any stitches. I will be moving with you step by step. So please relax, crochet, and crochet along with me. If this live, so this live is going to be about like 2 hours. Like I said, it's for beginners. So please grab your yarn, grab your hook, some water, and get comfortable. So I have materials I'm going to be using. You can use any kind of yarn you have, but I'm going to be using this yarn here, right? I'm going to be using this yarn, okay? And so you need two different colors, because remember we did this one sort of like a maroonish color, and I did this color, and there's another color here. But if you want, you can just do one color on this side and another color on this side, and then white on the borders, okay? Or any other color, it doesn't necessarily have to be white. So for my next color, I'm going to be using this color here. Okay, so we are going to start. Let me just start with this color so that you are able to see nicely. Okay. So, hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Lorraine from CrocknitCrafts, and today's live is for absolute beginners. So if you have never crocheted before, you are in the right place. We are going to be crocheting a woven heart step by step, very slowly. I will not skip any chains or stitches, so please relax and crochet along with me. Okay, so this live will be like for absolute beginners, like I said. So please grab your yarn, grab your hook, some water, and get comfortable, and we'll start. So I'm going to start with the materials that I have. Like I said before, I have this yarn. It's a decay yarn, and also I've got this color also, and I have white for the borders. So you can choose any color you want. Maybe this side of your heart you can make maybe a darker green, and this side you make a light green or purple, or dark purple, or this side light purple. You can do whatever you want with the colors. So for the hook, I'm going to be using the hook that okay, I'm going to be using, hi, how are you? So I'm going to be using a 4mm hook, and so that is what my yarn says, because if you look at your yarn, there's a label on it when you buy it, and on the label they always give you like the size hook you should use. So you look at the label and you see what size hook you should use. Hi everyone, how are you all doing? And so like I said, I'm going to be using a 4mm hook, and obviously you will need a pair of scissors, right? You will need a pair of scissors. You can use any type of scissors, a kitchen scissors, a regular scissors, doesn't really matter. Okay, and you will need some stitch markers. That is very important, guys. When you're doing this, you will need stitch markers when you're working on this part. So I'm going to grab my stitch marker here, right? And yarn needle is also important to weave in your ends later. So guys, if you're enjoying this live so far, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and if you know somebody who is into crocheting or want to learn to crochet, please forward this live to them. I really appreciate that. So those are the materials that you're going to need. What else? If your heart looks different from mine, that is completely okay. Crochet is handmade, not factory made. Okay, so we are going to start now. I'm just going to put it here, and we are going to start. So I'm going to start with the one color, and then we move on to the other color. So now just adjust that. So now we are going to chain, make a slip knot first. That's the first step. So how do you make a slip knot? You like that, and then you pull the center part like that, right? So wrap it around like so, and then you take it off your finger, you bring it to the center of that loop, right, like so, and then you bring it up like that. So now we are going to start chaining. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let me just bring it down a little bit. Okay, so we have chained 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are the chains we have chained. And hi Impo, how are you doing? And we are going to insert into the first chain, which is that one. We're going to insert like that. Right, now we have 2 loops. Can you see we have 2 loops, and then we're going to yarn over, and we are going to pull through 1 loop and then pull through the other loop. Okay, Uh-oh, this thing is moving. Let's see. Okay, so now we have created a ring by joining those two. So now what we're going to do now is we are going to chain 4. So let's chain together. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so we have chained 4 there. Okay, now I'm going to carry on, and I am going to, after I chained 4 there, I'm going to be working now into the ring, right? So we are going to right there, that's the hole that we are going to be working into, that ring there. So what we're going to do next, we are going to do a triple crochet. Okay, so now we are starting our first round. So we are going to yarn over, right? That's our first round. Remember, these 3 chains will count as our first triple crochet. These chains count as our first triple crochet. Okay, so a triple crochet is it's taller than a double crochet. That's why we need 4 chains instead of 3 chains. Okay, so now we are going to make 7 crochet. We're going to crochet 7 more triples into the center of the ring. Okay, so we're going to yarn over here, yarn over twice. That's how you do a triple, and then you insert, you yarn over again, pull up a loop, and then if you look closely, hi everybody, hi Abby, now we have 4 loops on our hook. Hi there, all the way from South Africa. How are you doing? I'm okay. How are you doing? So now we've got 4 loops on our hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we are going to yarn over, and we're going to pull 2, yarn over, and pull 2 again, yarn over, and pull 2. Do you crochet, Abby? Do you crochet? And so together with that, those 4 chains we did, we'll have 2 triples, right? So those 4 chains, it's very important, guys, to remember that the 4 chains count as our first triple. So when you're counting your triples, make sure I did subscribe and like your video. Thank you so much. And so remember that when you are crocheting, remember that when you're chaining these 4 chains, it counts as your first triple, and that is your your first triple. Abby says, I wish I can stay longer, but I have to go for now. But I'll see you in the future. I have to support more small streamers like you.
You mustn't throw away the
like
stick.
us. Love you all. Thank you so
mustn't.
much. Yeah, keep it. Keep it, Alicia. And I'm busy. Keep it and then go, go, go. Thank you so much, Abby, for your support. I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. So next, what we're going to do, we're going to do 7 more triples, including this one we did here. So yarn over 1, 2, so 1, 2, and we are going to insert it, yarn over, and then now we have 4 loops on our hook, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we yarn over, we pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through. So in total now we have 2 triple. Now we're going to start again till we have 7 triple in total. 1, 2, insert, again 1, 2, yarning over, and then we're going to insert, right, and we yarn over again, we pull up. Now we have 4 loops, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. Again 1, 2, insert, yarn over, yarn over again, pull through 2. Now we've got 3 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through 2, come on, yarn over, and pull through 2 again. 1, 2, insert, yarn over, pull through 2, and over, pull through 2, and over, and pull through 2. So how many do we have now? So let's count together. This is without counting the 3 chains, 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6. Again, we're going to do a triple, insert, yarn over, 1, 2, and 3. So we have 7. Now, because this 4 chains that we did at the beginning counts as our first triple crochet, we are going to count it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. Now, so next step, we are going to turn our work without chaining anything, and then we chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we are doing round 2. We are going to just turn like we did here. Remember, we just turn like a page like that, right? And then we chained 4 here. So this counts as our first triple. Okay, always, it will always count as our first triple, the 4 chains here. So now into the first stitch where the chain 4 comes from, like there, we are going to crochet 1 triple. So we are going to yarn over, 1, 2, and then we're going to insert into that stitch right there, yarn over, and we have 4 loops, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 again, and yarn over, pull through 2, like that. Now in each stitch across we are going to crochet 2 triple crochets in each stitch, so which means stitch here, so we do 2 triple crochet, so 1, 2, in the same chain. Can you see that it's in the same stitch? These 2 are in the same stitch. So we're going to do it again. Yarn over twice, insert into the following stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 again, yarn over and pull through 2. Again, 1, 2, insert, yarn over. Now we've got 4 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, so guys, if you're enjoying this live, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. If you know somebody who is interested in crocheting, please share this live with them. And if you're a beginner, let me know what you struggle with and let's have a chat. So today, for those who are just joining in, I'll be showing you how to make a woven heart, right? And maybe in my next live I'll show you what you can use this woven on. Good morning, thank you. Good morning, how are you? So I'll be showing you guys how to do this woven heart, and this is the wrong side, right? And that is the right side. So lovely, is it not lovely? So now I'm going to carry on again. Wow, pattern design. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so we are going to carry on now, placing 1 triple into, I mean 2 triples into each stitch. 1, 2, insert, yarn over, pull through. Now we've got 4 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, 1, 2, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. Again, 1, 2, insert, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Again, 1, 2, insert, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. In fact, okay, I made a mistake. Okay, it happens. So if you make a mistake like me, just unravel and then you place another triple in there, one, two, insert, okay, one, two, insert, and over, pull through, and over, pull through two, and over, pull through two, and over, pull through two. Again, one, two, insert, pull through two, pull through two, and pull through two. Okay, now we're going to carry on again till the end. In the last stitch here, in the last year, remember we said this counts as our first triple. So what you're going to do is you're going to make, I will show you just now. Let me finish with this last one in there. So in that last triple 4 chains here, you're going to do 2 triples. So you're going to insert your hook right there, because remember we have to work into that 4 chains, because we are counting those chains as our first triple. Okay. Another one, 1, 2, insert. Ooh. Now pull through, 1, 2, and 3, like that. So at the end, so for the first round we were having 8 triples, so which means 7 plus 4 chains at the beginning. So now we are having because we placed 2, let's see, now in round 2 here we placed 2 triple in each stitch, so which means 8 times 2 we should have 16. Okay, so let's count together, including the chain 4 here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So if you count and you have 16, you can proceed. But if you have less, which means you did not place 2 in one of the stitches, you have to look where you did not place 2, because remember in this round is where you're supposed to place 2 stitches in each round. Okay. So now we are going to carry on, and we want our work to look like this, right? So now we're going to do the second row, which is this one. Okay, so we're going to do the second row. Okay, so we're going to turn and chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we are going to do 1 triple into that stitch, 1, 2, and into the following stitch you're going to do 1 triple. So that will be the pattern. 2 triple into 1 stitch, and then 1 stitch, 1 triple into the following stitch. That's the pattern for this round. Okay, so that's the pattern. I did 2 triple here. In fact, it was 4 chains and 1 triple on the base of those 4 chains in total, because we're counting these 4 chains as our first triple. So 1, 2 triple, and into the following chain stitch I did 1 triple. So we are going to yarn over again. Into the following stitch we are going to do 2 triple. 1 and 2. Again we are going to repeat it again. So that's the pattern. 1 triple, 2 triple, 1 triple into the next stitch, 2 triple into the next 1, and then into the next one I do 2. So this part you need to really concentrate, otherwise you will not be having enough, the right amount of stitches. Okay, so we are going to carry on placing 1 triple, 2 triples, 1 triple in one stitch and 2 triple into the other, like that. If you're enjoying this live, guys, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. If you know somebody who likes to crochet or want to learn how to crochet, please share this live with them. I would really appreciate that. So right now we're just carrying on with our pattern. 2 triple, 1 triple, 2 triple, 1 triple, 2 triples, 1 triple, all the way to the end. Always check to make sure that you are following the pattern and you are not missing anything. 1 triple, 2 triples into the following stitch. 1 triple, 2 triples into the following stitch, like that. Okay, and then 2, 1, and then 2, and then I'm almost done. And guys, the most important thing for you to know is that this part here, you see this part here, I don't know if you can see it. This part here where we did our chains, it's very important because it counts as a stitch, as 1 triple. So if you leave it out, you will count that your stitches, you realize that your stitches won't be the same, you won't have the right amount of stitches. So always can I zoom in? Come on. Always make sure that you crochet into that chains here, right? Make sure you crochet into those chains, because if you leave those chains, you end up with few stitches here and your work won't be the same as the side. So make sure you work your stitches, your last stitch into that chain in every row. So you're going to yarn over. So since we did 2 stitches into that, 2 triples into that last chain. That last chain, we are going to do a triple into those chains, like there. Just wiggle your hook in. Okay, and then we do our last triple. 1, 2, like that. So this is what your work should be looking like so far. Okay. Now we are going to carry on placing one. Now we're going to carry on. Now we are doing this part here, right? The strand here. So we need 4 strands onto this semicircle, right? So what we're going to do now for the semicircle is that we can okay, so before we do the strands, what we're going to do before we do the strands is that we are going to count. Always count your stitches, guys. Always count your chains, like how many. Always count your stitches, like how many stitches you've got, because we started with 8, and we did 2 triples into each stitch. So therefore we should have 16. So 8 times 2, that's 16. And into this one we should have 24, because we did 1 2 triple 1 triple 2 triple 1 triple into each stitch. So we did 1 triple 2 triple into one stitch and 1 triple into the following. So we increased into second stitch, into every second stitch. So therefore we should have 24 stitches in total. So let's count together. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 and 24. So you should have 24 trebles in total. So if you have 24 trebles in total, then we're going to carry on. So now this is where you're going to do the strands. And so for the strands, what you're going to do is you're going to chain 20, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 and 20. So now we are going to place our thumb and our ring finger on there to hold it like that, and then we are going to chain 4 more. 1 2 3 and 4. Okay, so now we are going to yarn over 1, yarn over again 2, and you're going to go back into that stitch we are holding, let go, and then we insert the hook into that stitch, and we yarn over and we pull through. Now we have 4 loops on our hook, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We yarn over again, pull through, yarn over, pull through again, yarn over, and pull through. Okay, so these 4 chains we did here counts as our first triple. Okay, so we are going to carry on again, yarn over 1, 2, insert into the following stitch, and yarn over, and then we are going to do our triples into each stitch. So 1 triple into each stitch, 1 triple into each stitch, all the way till we reach our semicircle. Guys, if you're enjoying this live, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, like, comment, and share. Let's chat. Where are you watching me from? If you're a beginner, what do you struggle with? And what's your favorite hook? What your colors are you going to be using, or are you using if you're crocheting with me? And yeah, let's chat in the chat, guys. So we are placing 1 triple into each stitch, into each chain, 1 triple into each chain. So we are going to carry on placing 1 triple into each stitch. Okay, so I'm at the end there, and that is my last stitch. And then here's where our stitch markers are going to work. Let me just put this aside, make sure that it stays. So now this is where our stitch markers are going to work. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to grab our stitch markers. It can be your, hairpins, paper clips, or anything you've got, right? Doesn't necessarily have to be the stitch markers I'm using, or even yarn scraps, doesn't matter. So we are going to insert our, so this is the last row we did, right? This is the last row, and that was the second row we did. So in between the last and the second from last, we are going to place our stitch marker right there, right, so that you know where this is going to be attached. And then next, into the next one, we need a different color. Into the next one, we are going to, so this is the row, last row, second row, and this is the first row. So we are going to insert into in between the second and the first row, like that, right? And then you just pull this yarn tight to close up that ring, and then from there we are going to insert slip stitch here. So this is where I'm going to slip stitch right there, right? And we are going to do the other side. So we are going to insert our stitch marker here in between the first and the second, right there. And again in between the second and the last row, somewhere there. And again at the end of the row, somewhere there, right there. So this is what is going to be. This is how it's going to be, okay, like so. So this is where you make or slip stitch your strands. Because the reason why I mark this, so that you know where exactly you are going to place your strands, right? So we did this strand already and it's done. Now we are going to slip stitch into the first stitch marker. So remove that stitch marker and place make a slip stitch there to join that, like so. So now what you're going to do is you're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and you're going to remove the stitch marker, and where the stitch marker was, slip stitch in there, and slip stitch in there. And then we are going to do our another strand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Like we did on this one, we are going to hold on that, hold it like so, and then we do 1, 2, 3 and 4. Right, now we are going to yarn over twice and we go back into the stitch we are holding. But if you did not hold your stitch, just place your hook into the 1, 2, 3, 4, into the 5th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the 5th chain from the hook. We're going to insert, and then we're going to start doing our triples. 1. Okay, so we're going to do triple into each chain all the way till we get to the semicircle. If you're enjoying this live, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share. If you know somebody who likes to crochet or wants to learn, please forward this live to them. I would really appreciate that.
Mommy, when you are sleeping place on the ground or something.
Okay. Hi. How are you doing?
Is this a 5-day? Is this a 5-day, Mommy?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're going to carry on placing 1 triple into each stitch. Is it?
And I was pretending it's raining day in here.
Okay.
Pretend this is the outside. I'm in my little home.
So we are placing 1 triple crochet into each stitch all the way till we reach our stitch marker. So guys, if you're enjoying this live, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel.
I'm founding.
Okay.
I'm a girl, Mommy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a boy.
No, you're not.
Yes, I'm a girl. I'm one of the girls.
Mm-hmm.
What is this, Mommy?
You know what it is?
Stitch markers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put this one on still.
Mm-hmm. So now we have reached our semicircle. So what we're going to do, we're going to remove the stitch marker, and then we are going to insert our hook where the stitch marker was, in between there, and then we're going to slip stitch like so. Now we are going to let's see.
Good keys.
Now we are going to slip stitch again so that it won't be close to this one, the one that we're about to make. We're going to slip stitch again Uh,
Can I have it, Mom?
maybe insert somewhere there. Anyway, but not very far. Not very far from the loop here, like so. And then we're going to chain as always 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13, 14, 15, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18, 19, and 20. Then we hold on. We hold that 20, that stitch, that last chain, I mean. We do 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we do our triple into the chain that we are holding. And then we do our triple.
You don't know what to come in. It's only a pleasure life.
Okay, so we're going to continue. Hi everybody, how are you all doing? If you're enjoying this live, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and let's chat. I would like to know where you're watching me from.
I'm watching you from here.
You're watching me from here. Are you giving it a thumbs up?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, my angel.
Because right people not giving the a thumbs up.
People don't give a thumbs up.
That's why I'm doing it.
Thank you, my angel.
Because I like it.
Okay,
What you making, Mommy?
I'm making a heart.
Ooh.
Ooh,
For me.
for you, yes.
That's my favorite color, Mommy.
This is your favorite color?
Yeah.
Okay.
That will be perfect for me to wear.
Okay. Hmm?
Is it ready for me? Is it ready for me?
Is it really for you? So guys, we're just placing 1 triple crochet into each chain all the way till we reach our semicircle. Okay.
So what is semicircle?
Semicircle is a half a circle. Okay?
Yes, I remember that now.
You remember that.
Mommy,
Don't lose my stitch
this
markers.
is like this is like keys.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is. But don't lose my stitch markers, please. Can you put them down?
I'm holding them tight. Like can't fall down. Like fall down the table. Like fall down the table again, Mommy.
Alright. So guys, we're just doing 1 triple crochet into
We
each
can't
stitch.
lose them.
Yeah, we can't lose them.
We can't lose them here.
Uh-huh.
We can drop them on the table here.
Okay.
But the trickiest thing is when you hide it. You can't see it.
Uh-huh.
I can put it on here. And put it on the table. I hope this is my home. It's no there. This is my home.
Okay, so this is how your work should be looking like so far, guys. I know it looks somehow, I know it looks like something else. My child says looks like a octopus, but it's not. You'll see when it's almost done. And so we are going to
I also think it's I think it's a hot brown. I'm right, mommy.
You are right, my angel.
Yay! I'm doing the balloon dance. Get on.
So now we are going to slip stitch right where the stitch marker was, right there. Like so, exactly like we did on this side. That's what we're going to do also on this side. So from here we are going to chain 4, 1, 2,
Mommy,
3,
I need the marker.
and 4.
Can I have this?
Yeah, you can leave that. You mustn't write on the wall, okay?
Yes, I'll write in my balloon so it can be funny face.
Okay. And then what we're going to do, we're going to remove the stitch marker and we are going to insert our hook again where the stitch marker was. So we join that round. Oops. Now we insert, making sure that we grab at least 2 strands, strands of hook there, of the yarn, so that it won't be loose. Okay, so like that. Now again we're going to do another another strand like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. We hold on to that 20th stitch. We do 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we yarn over twice. We insert our hook back into that stitch we have been holding. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's like we've been doing. Okay, all the way to the end. Hi, Memory Crochet. How are you doing? I see. Do you also crochet? Memory, do you also crochet? Okay, so we are going to carry on placing 1 triple into each stitch. Okay, okay, we're going to carry on. Guys, if you're enjoying this live, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, like, comment, let's chat. If you are crocheting, if you're a beginner, you're just starting out, let me know what you struggle with. And Maybe you can do a collab or I don't know.
It's a collab, Mommy.
Yes. Collaboration.
Collaboration.
Yes.
Mommy, Mommy, can I put makeup on my balloon?
Huh?
I put makeup on my balloon. Why can I put makeup on my balloon?
Okay, hold on.
Yes or no?
Hold on.
Yes. You say yes, Mommy.
You can put makeup on your balloon.
Yay!
Where are you going to get the makeup from? Huh?
From a pencil.
Okay. But you know, if you poke it too hard, it's going to pop.
I won't poke it. My little fluffy shoes.
Okay, guys. So we're going to carry on. Okay, guys, if you like this, if you're enjoying this live and you know somebody who is into crochet, please share this live with them. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Like, comment, and let's chat in the chat. Let me know if you are working on a project. What project are you working on? If you are willing to learn, on which level are you? And yeah, so I'm going to carry on here. And then
I'm doing the bottom
after
next,
this, it's going to be the fun part. Okay, after this is going to be the fun part. Huh?
I'm doing you.
Okay.
Now I'm drawing the bottom one. I know you are very light. Mama, are you very a little bit light?
Uh-huh.
I'm putting light make. But I'm putting, I do have a light body.
Okay. So if you're just joining in, guys, I am crocheting a heart, a woven heart, and
I want it.
and please like this live, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. That is if you are into crocheting. Alicia.
I'm giving the thumbs up.
Okay, thank you, my angel.
I like it, Mommy.
Okay.
What you are making?
You like it?
Yes.
Okay.
But you don't know what is.
Isn't it you said it's an octopus?
Maybe it's an octopus.
No.
Look like it's an octopus.
It looks like it, but it's not.
Yes. But I see the legs now.
You see the legs?
Yes. How many legs do it got?
Those are not legs, my baby.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
In real life it is. I see.
Look at your hand there. See? If you put your hand there, then it's going to show. It's delayed a little bit. It will show very soon. See? You see there?
Yes.
You see it?
Yes.
Okay, now go.
No.
Go. You're disturbing me now. Now we are going to remove the last stitch marker, and we are going to insert our hook into where the stitch marker was, and then we are going to make a slip knot like that. A slip stitch, not slip knot, slip stitch.
It's a nice house now, Mommy. You see me?
Okay, so after you're done with that, you make a slip stitch, and then you yarn over, grab your scissors, cut, and then so this is how your work should look like so far, right? That's how your work should be looking like. Okay, now
Like a bridge.
now you need two of these of different colors. So I already made this offline, right? I've already made this. So what I'm going to do now is, here comes the fun part. This part is very fun and exciting. So this is where you really need your stitch markers. Okay, so put about 5 or 6 stitch markers aside, so that you will see what I mean.
Mommy, under the table.
Yeah.
And the blanket is my toe.
Okay.
Can't see me in here.
Yes. So now, after we are done with this, we are going to put them side by side. Let me just bring that up a little bit so that
Mom,
you
you
see.
see my tent?
Okay, my angel.
You see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Will it be reflected in there?
Mm-hmm. So it should be side by side like this. So if you want, you can weave in all these ends, but for me I prefer to leave them, and then I'll weave them when I'm done, because I'm going to do the border. So once you put them side by side like so, what you're going to do is you're going to take the first strand of the other one and put it like so on top of the other one, right, over, under, right, like so. Those ends, like I said, I'll weave them when I'm done, but if you like it, you can just weave them now before you weave in those the strands. So we're going to carry on. So we did under, over, under. Now we are going to do over like that, right, like so. And then we are going to do the other side, right? Since we started with under here, right, we are going to do, no, we started with over. Now we are going to put this one from underneath the other one, underneath, over, like so. Then we take it underneath, and then it comes out over, like so. So this is where you are going to need your stitch markers. This is where you need your stitch markers, right there, right, and right there. So let's take our stitch marker and then mark it put it where it's supposed to be, like there, and mark that, like so. And then to the second one, you're going to mark it again. Like so. Okay, just adjust it to your liking. Okay, now we are going to carry on adjusting everything to your liking, and then we'll carry on. Now the other one is going to, since this one we did under, so this one is going to be over, right? Under, over, over, and under, like that. And then we put on our stitch marker there, or our bobby pin or hairpin, whatever you have. So if guys, you're enjoying this live, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, give this live a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I would truly appreciate that. And we are going to carry on again. So since we did over here, we are going to do under. Okay, push it anyhow, like I said, adjust it anyhow you want. Okay, so now we are going to do under, under, over, right, under and over, like so. And then we put our stitch markers there, 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 and there. There. And there. And there. And another one. And there. Okay, so that is our heart, right? So as you can see, the heart has formed now. It doesn't look like an octopus, does it? Now you can use any color for the borders, but I'm going to be using white. You can use maybe this, starting from here you use blue, like this one, and then starting from there. Or if you want it, you can vice versa it. You can like use the sort of like red. I know it looks like red there, but it's sort of like a pink, but on the camera it looks like red. But anyway, you use red this side, and this side you use blue. I don't know, it's up to you, but I did this one, and the reason why I made a mistake, I don't know if you can see the mistake I made there, but I definitely made a mistake. I don't know if you can see the mistake I made. Can you see, guys? What is the mistake I made on that one? What is the mistake do you think I made, guys? Let's chat in the comments and tell me what mistake do you think I made. You see, this is the difference between that and this. And clearly, I can see the mistake I did here. What do you think the mistake is? So this is the back, right? This is the back, and that's the front here, and that's the back. But I made a mistake. the mistake is here, right here. That's where the mistake is, because I was supposed to, since I started with over, right, I was supposed to start with under. This yellow was supposed to be under the maroon one. That's where the mistake was, but despite that, it looks lovely, right? It looks lovely, doesn't it? So here we are going to carry on with our this one. So with this one, I'm going to take make the borders, right? And then we're going to make a slip knot. Like so. Super. Thank you. Thank you so much. So guys, if you're enjoying this live, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and if you know somebody who's into crochet, please share this live with them. So never mind this, I'm going to weave it in later. So I'm going to push it to the back so that it comes out of the back like that. And then I've attached my hook, my yarn to my hook, and I'm going to insert my hook somewhere there, somewhere here, and insert into this red one, and insert again into the blue one, like so. And then, come on, what happened here? And then we slip stitch to join, and then I'm going to grab onto my end tail here and then tighten it, and to pull to tighten that. And then I'm going to place one double crochet. I'm going to yarn over first, and then in the following stitch here I'm going to do a single crochet. In fact, I should do a first single crochet into the very first, into the same stitch, like so, like that. And then I'm going to do a single crochet all the way to the end, placing one single crochet into each stitch till we reach the end. Okay, so I'm going to carry on. Okay, so we're going to carry on the side of our heart, Okay, but we're going to start with this where the stitch marker is, and then we're going to remove the stitch marker, and while holding on to that, make sure it's just straight, and then okay, now into the next stitch of the blue one and the next stitch of the red one, like so, and then we pull, come on, and then we pull like that, and then we do a single crochet, and then we go into the next one, into the next one of the red one, we pull and we do a single crochet again, 1 and 2. So this will be the last one, right? This will be the last one for that strand. See, okay, so we're going to carry on again. You see, so let me show you where my hook is going. So you see right in there. I know this is not a stitch, it's part of these stitches we're doing, but this is actually a stitch here, but we're not working into that, we're working into this. So here, that's where my hook is going. There's a strand here and a strand here. In between that strand, that's where my hook is going. Okay, so we insert. Let's see the back. Okay, the back is doing okay. And then we are going to carry on. Okay, now we remove the stitch marker here, and then straighten that out, and then we insert our hook into the first stitch of the red strand, like so, and then insert into the other following stitch of the blue, and then we yarn, and then again. So for the red one, I'm inserting in between those chains. So into the red one we go again, now back into the blue one, and we do a single crochet again, into the last one now. Okay, so this is how it's supposed to look. Can you see how nice that is? Okay, so guys, if you're enjoying this live, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. If you haven't, like, comment, let's chat in the chat where you're watching me from, and if you're working on a project, what project are you working on right now? And yeah, that's it. Let's chat, guys. So that is how you do you join your strands. This is the back, and that's the front. Okay, now we are going to carry on. till we reach the other strands that need to be together. Now we remove the stitch marker and make sure that this is straight. Okay, and we insert into the blue, and then we go to the red. So 1 2 3 4, we go to the red somewhere there, and then we attach, we do a single crochet, and then into the blue again, into the red, and then we do our single crochet into the blue, into the blue, now into the red, like so, and then we attach our single crochet. Okay, and then we do it again. So that's how it's going to be. This is the back and that's the front. There's the back and that is the front. Okay, now we're going to carry on. Okay, now we're going to remove the stitch marker here, and then straighten these corners so that it's not curling in, and so that you will be able to see where you are putting your stitch marker, your stitches, where you're inserting your hooks. Okay, so for this one, we are going to go into the red one, like so, and into the blue one, and then we do a single crochet week into the red one, into the red one, into the blue one. Then we do our single crochet. Okay, there's a gap there, so let's fix that. So we should start with that, probably into there. Let me see, 1 2 3 and 4, right? So it starts there. 1 into the red one, into the blue one, and we do a single crochet.
Mommy, what you were making?
Into the blue one. Hold on, my baby.
Mommy, what you were doing?
Making a heart.
But you don't see a heart
Okay.
shape.
That's better there. This is a heart shape, my angel. Look at it.
Oh.
Yes.
I done crocheting it.
I'm almost done. Just give me a chance, okay? Let me finish. And then we're going to insert, and then into the blue, and then we do a single crochet, and then into the last one, insert into the blue, like so, and then we do the last one.
Do you see it, Mommy?
Okay, Alicia. Still there's a gap there. There's a tiny little gap there. So
Tiny little gap.
we're going to fix that. Insert into that stitch, and then into the blue, and then we do a single crochet. Okay, it's gone now. Now we are going to carry on, insert, into the blue. Alright, single crochet, insert into the blue. Now we do a single crochet. Okay. Now we're going to carry on to the we are on the other side now. So we are putting single crochet into each stitch till we reach our stitch marker. Now I've reached my stitch marker here. I'm going to remove it and shake it so that it's straight, and see where I must put my stitch. So we made 4 chains, 1 2 3 4. So into that stitch first, now into the red one, now into the following stitch, which is this one here, and into the red one, into the following stitch, this one, right, just this one here, come on, insert, come out, now, so 1 2 3, now into the last one, okay. Now I don't know what happened here, but just try and adjust it like so that the heart shape will really show nicely. So now we are going to carry on to reach our stitch marker. Okay, now we've reached our stitch marker there. We're going to remove it. Now straighten that at the back there. Straighten. And we are going to insert into the first chain stitch there, and into the first chain of the blue one, 1 2 3 and 4, and right there, insert, and then single crochet, insert, and then insert into the following stitch of the blue one, and we do a single crochet, insert, then we do a single crochet like so. Okay, so we're going to carry on again into the next till we reach the next stitch. Till we reach the next stitch marker. Okay, so we're going to remove the stitch marker. So guys, if you're enjoying this live, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, like, comment and share. And yeah, so this is how your work should look like. You can just adjust it in how you want it, you know. That's the exciting thing about crocheting. You can just make it anyhow you want it. Alicia, can you close the door, please? So guys, if you're enjoying this live, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. If you haven't, comment. Let's chat in the chat where you're watching me from. If you're a beginner, what are you really struggling with? Stuff like that. So if you're just joining in, you're welcome. My name is Lorraine, and today we are crocheting a woven heart, right? In the next video, I'll be showing you where you can use this heart and how you can use it, right? And because I know Valentine is around the corner, you know, this would be great for Valentine. Okay.
What is Valentine?
So guys, like this live, give it a thumbs up. I'll appreciate that. So we're going to carry on. Okay.
It's a pattern of red. Yellow, red. Yellow, yellow, red.
So we're going to carry on joining the blue to the red.
And orange.
I know it looks red on the camera, but in person it's sort of like pink. It's more close to pink than red. But I think because of the lighting and all that, it looks red on the camera.
I did it!
Now we are going to insert 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we are going to insert into that stitch there. Right.
Here we go.
Into the blue. Right. And into the next blue. Next into the other pink. And then we do a single crochet. So insert into the blue, insert into the pink, and make a single crochet. So that's we skip the stitch there.
You can see.
I skip the stitch. So in this stitch here, insert into the red, and then we make a single crochet. Insert into the other stitch blue, and we insert into the red, and then we make a single crochet. Now into the last one, 1, 2, 3, into the last one, we insert there, and then we make a single crochet. Okay. Now we are going to carry on into the next stitch, placing single crochet, and as I am doing my single crochets, I'm going to weave in all this as well. Okay, so I'm just placing.
Bye, Mommy.
Bye.
I'm going to see you on the other side.
Okay. So I'm placing 1 double crochet, single crochet into each stitch.
You see me now, Mommy?
I see you. You're making noise on Alicia, please.
Guys, let's see this inside.
No way. What are you doing? Hey. What is this? Is that a toy?
Yes.
You put it. Where's the knife? Is this the knife? Then you cut it. Nice. Hey. There. Then you can go cook it. Make it in the pan. Okay? I'm hungry.
No.
You don't want this?
Huh? Why a Lorraine? Why telling Mommy? Why you are doing this again? Oh. Aren't you to do it again, Mommy?
No, Alicia, let me show. So we're going to carry on placing one single crochet into each stitch, one single crochet into each stitch. Now this is the end, and then so this is the right side and that's the wrong side. So as you can see, I have to weave in all these ends. Okay, now I did my last single crochet there, so I'm going to slip stitch on top of the first single crochet I did. So because I want a neat finish, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave like that without joining the round, and then I'm going to grab my scissors and cut yarn about leaving about 6 to 8 inches, right, like so. And then I'm going to grab onto my yarn needle and then insert, right. In fact, you should just pull through like that, okay, and then insert your, attach your yarn to your needle, and we're going to create a fake stitch here so that it looks neat. And then we're going to, I don't know if you can see nicely, so we're going to insert our hook in there into that first stitch, right, like so. And then we are going to bring it this side and into the last stitch we did, which is this one. We are going to insert it also like that, going out like that. And then by doing so, we have created a fake stitch right there, right? And then I'm going to turn, and then I'll weave in that end. And then I'll try to pull it there. You can hardly tell which one was the doesn't look too nice there. Let's see.
Looks nice to me or not?
Okay, you see what I did there? Let's just unravel that. Let's just unravel that first. Come on. Okay, there it is. Unravel it.
I'm gonna push the wheel. I'm gonna push the wheel.
So we are going to go underneath the loop of the first single crochet we did, like so, I think. And then we're going to come back in top of the last single crochet we did, like so. Exactly. See, that is neat. That is neat. And then by doing so, we've created a fake loop, right, the fake stitch, to just make everything nice and neat. And then we're going to turn, and then we're going to weave in all this end here, right? Making sure that the fake stitch and then all the stitches are the same. So we're going to pull it a little bit, exactly like that. Okay, and then we're going to weave in that end tail. And then back and forth, making sure it does not, because once it unravels, then the whole thing unravels. No, the whole border unravels as well. Okay, so now what we're going to do now is we are going to weave in all our ends. Weaving in all the ends like so, and the other. On the other side, we are going to weave it in as well. Right? Weaving everything in, all the ends. Okay. And this one also. Okay, let's go this way. When it comes to weaving in, guys, you can weave in anyhow you want it, as long as you know that it's secured and doesn't go anywhere. Okay, then you come back again. Okay, like so. Okay, and the last one here. Okay, and this side. And that side. Anyhow you want it to go. Now, getting my scissors, cutting it off. I need a new scissors, guys. This is not working. Yeah. New scissors. Anyway, we're going to carry on. Okay. Okay, I've got a little bit there. Cut it off. And that's it, guys. That's how you can do your woven heart. Right, you can do it in so many colors. You can do it in this color, you can do it in that color, anyhow you prefer. So yeah, so in the next live, guys, I'll be showing you how to do how to what I don't know. I've got a lot of stuff to show you how to do when it comes to crochet. All the stitches, beginner friendly stitches, all the patterns, crunch, moss stitch, all the stitches, crunch stitch, moss stitch, lemon stitch, you know, what is it called again? Herringbone stitch, all those stitches. I need to show you how to do all those stitches. So this is the back and that is the front. Okay, this is the back and that is the front. Like I said, guys, you can adjust it anyhow you want. Cover that, yes. So I'm thinking of making a bag with this, right? I'm thinking of making a bag and just have maybe a t-shirt yarn, just maybe a t-shirt yarn here, do another heart using a t-shirt yarn and maybe attach it to that, and then this will be the outside of the bag, so it will have different different sides, right? And then this will be the front of the bag. I'll see what I'm going to do, maybe put some handles there. It will be a very nice bag for Valentine's Day. What do you think, guys? And then I'll do my lining in there, and then I'll do my handle to be very zipper in between there, to be a very nice unique handbag. Yeah, maybe somewhere there. So the zipper might be a little bit in between, maybe a little bit down, so to maintain the heart shape. Yeah, so that will be it, guys. I'll not correct this mistake. It's a unique mistake. Okay. Give this live a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Okay. It will be very nice. What do you think, guys? Using t-shirt yarn, maybe blue and white, and then weaving it in and then making a bag. That would be very nice. What do you think, guys? Comment in the chat. What do you think? Thick yarn, making the hearts, and then weaving it in. Woo! I can imagine. Or maybe put beads on them when you're done. My imagination is going wild. Okay, comment what you think, guys. But that's what I'm thinking. It will be very nice. I'm already imagining it now. You know, a woven heart made with t-shirt yarn, black and white weaved in together. That would be nice. Or white and dark blue, or maybe another pink. But right now I have blue and white, dark blue actually, and white. So it will be very, very nice. This is the dark blue that I have. This is the dark blue that I have for my t-shirt yarn. So that weaved in. Whoop! Okay. That would be nice. That would be very, very nice. So guys, if you have enjoyed, subscribe to my channel. I hope you gave this live a thumbs up. It's done. Isn't it very nice, guys? It's very, very nice. So what you need to do here, you just block it so that the material relaxes. And this project is perfect for like, okay, this is very big for a keychain. This is very big for a keychain. Let me just see. Where's my stick? Okay, yeah. Let me just show you how big it is. Okay, let me just show you how big it is. It's about from there to there. It's about 22.5 centimeters. We close to 8.6 inches. That's how big it is. That's how wide it is, and the height is, let's just measure the widest height side from there, somewhere there, 7.5 inches. So it's very big for a keychain, and you can use this for like wall decor. Like I said, Valentine's gift. It's around the corner, guys. So you really need this. It would be very nice to give it to, gift it to someone, knowing fully well it is handmade. It's just unique when something is handmade. It shows the time, the effort the person took to do something with your own hands. It's very nice. So guys, if you enjoy this live, please like, subscribe, and share. So thank you so much for crocheting with me. If you don't want to miss any of my upcoming lives or any of my future videos, please hit the notification bell, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, thank you so much for being here with me. Okay, but I will see you in my next live or in my next video. Thank you. Bye.